Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Are you all fine? I hope everything is fine with you people. Now, today's section is for Standard 7 English Term 2 Prose. Okay, let's start with prose. Adventures of Don Quixote, and this is very simple and comic poem where you people can gonna enjoy. Okay. Now he is the author of the prose. Miguel de Cervantes was a Spanish writer widely regarded as the greatest writer in the Spanish language and one of the world's preeminent novelists. He is best known for his novel, and he was born on 29th of September 1547 at Spain. And this novel is about Don Quixote who lives on the village called La Mancha. Okay, and this is an adventurous prose where a person named Don Quixote, and he himself thinks that he is a soldier and he is going to save the village. He is having a habit of reading the books. So after reading a lot of books, he gets into the character. Okay, and that is the funniest thing he is gonna make. And this old man who's having a thing in his hand is called Don Quixote, and this one is his servant called Sancho Panza. Okay, and these are all the country that this Don Quixote want to adventure. Okay, he wants to go around a trip over these places along with his horse. Okay, a village called La Mancha, and this is there in the Spain. This man Don Quixote, he lives there in the village, and he is having the habit of reading the books about knights. Knights is nothing but warriors, okay, like soldiers and all, no, and their incredible stories. As year passed on, Don Quixote imagined himself as the world of knights. Okay, he is also there in the knights. He thinks himself as a warrior, as a knight. Okay, and Sancho, how would you like to be my servant and accompany me in the great adventure? And he is his servant whom he is asking to accompany him towards the adventure trip. Okay, as a servant, so that he will be giving him a island. He'll be offering him an island to accompany him towards his trip. Okay, he's asking, an island? Are you serious? He's telling, I owe it upon my honor as a knight. So, will you come with me? This Sancho Panza is also accepting the offer. Yes, master, I will come with you. Okay, so the two men set out on a journey together. On a hill in front of them, they could see a large and old windmill. When he saw it, Don Quixote's eyes began to sparkle, and this is the image. In the right side of the image, you can see an old windmill. Okay, this is a windmill where you can get wind electricity. Okay, wind energy. And where master? That's a windmill. This Sancho Panza is telling. No, but Don Quixote is telling, no, it's an orc. Orc is nothing but blood sucking animal. Okay, like zombie. In simple words, you can also say zombie. Okay, it's a blood sucking wild animal. It's a beast. It's a kind of beast. Okay, I tell you, these are orcs, and if you are afraid of them, go aside and say your prayers while I engage them in combat. Combat is nothing but fighting with the against things. Okay, and this Don Quixote is not accepting that is a windmill, and he is believing that it is an orc. He is seeing something that it is gonna eat. It is gonna suck the bloods of the village people. So he wanted to save the village, so that he wanted to go and combat with the windmill, that is an orc. Okay, Don Quixote flew towards the windmill and collided with him. That is what collided means, fighting with a windmill. Okay, he is fluing. See, this horse is fluing in the image. He wanted to fight with a windmill, so that he can save the village people. No, that is what. Prepare to face my spear, orc. He's telling. He thinks himself as a he thinks himself as a knight, and he thinks the windmill as a orc, so he wanted to fight. Sancho shouts, but unfortunately, his warning passed unheard. Sancho is yelling, "Stop, master, stop, please don't do this." But unfortunately, he is hitting back towards the land. Okay. Rocinante charged with the windmill at full speed. Don Quixote going and attacking the windmill with the full speed. But at the end of the day, he slipped in the land itself. Master, are you alright? See, I told you that it wasn't windmill. Did I not give you a fair warning? He is telling. But still, Don Quixote is not accepting the words of Sancho Panza. Still, he is believing that is the orc. Okay, look, Sancho. The orc is more seriously wounded than I am. Master, are you all right? He's telling. You are absolutely right, Master. You are a great knight indeed, and you have defeated the fearsome windmill beast. Yes, but still, Sancho has to accept the master's word, no, because he's offering an island. If he is not, if he is not believing, he is not accepting the words of the master, means he won't be giving him an island, no, that is what. He is accepting the words of the master. That is Don Quixote. Okay. Listen to me, Sancho. Someday people will write of our great exploit, but we must prove worthy of that honor by upholding justice. Did you understand? Yes, he's telling. Sancho did his best to dissuade Don Quixote from attempting anything else reckless. Yes, but both of them coming towards the next adventurous trip. As Don Quixote and Sancho passed a farm, they saw a thick cloud of dust appeared. Okay, they are crossing the farm where the lambs are, roaming here and there. So a dust appeared. It's like a thick cloud of dust appeared. Okay, now after seeing the dust, this Don Quixote is telling that here was a great army marching in their direction. Okay, he himself think that a great army people is marching towards, but the reality is the farm, it's full of the lambs are moving here and then that is what the reason for the thick dust appearance. But he himself thinks that a great army people is marching towards him. Okay. How now? At least you must hear the sound of trumpets and the rattling of drums. But the Sancho, I hear nothing but the bleating of many sheep and lambs. Okay. Now, your fears prevent you from hearing or seeing all right. But if you refuse to follow me, to rattle sand aside, and I will go on alone. This still Sancho Panza is not accepting that is the marching of an army people, and that is only the moving of sheep and lambs. But this old man Don Quixote is telling, if you are not accepting my words and you can stay here, I can go to the adventurous trip as alone itself, so that he will not be offering the island to the Sancho Panza. But now this hold, sir, come back, I entreat. What madness is this? They are verily but sheep and lambs. The local peasants all thought Don Quixote was crazy. They laughed and taunted as he passed. Okay, the old people of the village is teasing him. Okay, saying that, you crazy man, where are you going now? They are asking. The shepherd, seeing the cause of their disorder, pelting stone, that soon he fell wounded onto the ground. Okay. Sancho, look, see how the people welcome us. They must have heard of our great deeds. Oh no, master, listen carefully. They are not welcoming us. They are mocking us. Mocking us means making fun of us. Okay. Don Quixote did not understand and thought the people were cheering to him. Ha ha ha. Did you see those cowards run? Very well, we shall speak no more of this today, but we need more adventurous, Sancho. Sancho is replying to his master. Yes, master, we need more adventures. Don Quixote is not at all caring of the people. He's not at all worried about the village people who are making fun of him, but still he's believing that he is a knight. So he wanted to save the village and he is going on to the next trip, next adventurous trip. Returned to his estate, Don Quixote realized that all his adventures were simply a product of his imagination, and now finally he is, realizing that this is his imagination. Don Quixote never embarrassed himself further by going on any more.
No, you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.